Introducing the 5 best custom ROMs for the Miatoll family. Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to another video. Yeah, I know the beginning was a bit dramatic, but as Nigerians say, it used to be. Anyway, so today's video is going to be about the top 5 custom ROMs in my book for the Miatoll family. Okay, and without further ado, let's get started with number 1, Axion OS. The perfect ROM. Why? Well, it's a beta build and there are no bugs. Of course, I'm going to call it the perfect ROM. Calling a ROM the perfect ROM isn't just by some sort of entitled, attachment to it, but what the ROM actually provides to you as a user. As a custom ROM enthusiast, what I like to look for is stability, fluidity, smoothness. Okay, I know it's the same as fluidity, but yeah, I gotta put it out there. Smoothness, great battery backup, performance. I mean, it's 720. I'm not expecting to play Genshin Impact at max settings, but at least a kind of custom ROM where you can feel very good playing Call of Duty, even eFootball. Okay, a custom ROM that you don't have to worry about bugs and all of that. That is what Axion OS gives you. And Axion OS also comes with some cool features too, which I actually like. And one of them being the fact that you can even set up integrity by yourself. If you decide, you know what, okay, I want to use banking apps and all of that, you can do that on your ROM. Axion OS gives you that feature to be able to do whatever you want to do and enjoy it. It's also one of those ROMs, okay, that have certain special features, okay, and there aren't much. That's one of the things that I like this ROM for. Okay, when you go to spoofing, you can even select a keybox file. Okay, you can unlock higher FPS in games. Now the keybox is one I talked about, with the integrity and all of that. Now the features are not much, but they are more than enough for you to have a daily driver use. Is this ROM good for daily driver? I mean, it's not be number one if it's not good for daily driver. You have game space. You can set and switch between toggle and all of that. You can do whatever you want to do. That's one of the reasons why I love this ROM. The fact that it's a beta build and it's ready to go, oh hell yeah, this ROM is my perfect ROM. You even have the option to set lock screen widgets on your phone. Well, on your lock screen. With me, I usually select Wi-Fi, data, Bluetooth, and touch lights because I mean those are the things that I actually use frequently. When you click on confirm and then you lock your screen, there you see it. It's all there. And all is not in the OS look like glory. Anyways, with that aside, let's move on to number 2, AVIUM UI. AVIUM UI, as you know in the video I put the other day, is a custom ROM that I've been looking forward to for a very, very long time. Why? Because there were a lot of people there that had AVIUM UI, and I was so jealous with knowing the fact that there wasn't any, AVIUM UI for Miatoll family. It was actually kind of sad. And then I was very happy when the maintainer actually released one and asked us to test it out. I tested it, it was perfect. I told him I wanted to record the video. He said, go ahead. And here we are. AVIUM UI, my friends, AVIUM UI. This is another very, very good custom ROM. Yes, emphasis on the very, very good. The reason I say very, very good is because of how stable it is. Now, this was originally a vanilla build, okay? I had to flash Google Apps and it is, as you saw, daily driver material. You don't have to worry about anything. Why? Because AVIUM UI gives you what you need. Like Axion OS, it is not too much, but it's more than enough. Okay, you have your usual options. Okay, when you click on the home settings, icons, home settings, home screen, app drawer, all of that, and you don't have to worry about the nitty and gritty and all of that. If you're like me that like to turn on the hot seat, well, I have my hot seat turned on as always. And also you have the option to choose an icon pack. Okay, go into the lock screen and home screen menu options where you can choose whatever it is you want to choose. Now, one sweet thing about this ROM is the fact that it has what? You want to guess? Depth wallpapers. Yes, baby, depth wallpapers. Let me show you. Here on the screen, you can see the depth wallpaper effect in play. The vines are above the clock and all of that. And you can get that done by going to System and heading over the way to AVIUM Lab, where you have customized lock screen and depth wallpaper settings. Okay, you can do that. You have a host of clocks and lock screen widgets and customizations to run through. And if you feel that's not enough for you, in the pop-up view section, okay, in the floating menu, you can actually swipe from your right to your left, okay, and then you have kind of like an alternative to sidebar. Well, more like an arc bar. I don't know if that makes sense. That's one of the sweet features about this phone. Let's move on to the next one. If you feel happiness is all you need, then you're in the right place. This ROM is the Afterlife OS Happiness 8.1 based on Android 16 and is available for the Miatoll family. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Afterlife. This ROM doesn't just give you a glimpse into the afterlife, it also gives you happiness to go along with. Let's check out something. Camera. The camera is a OnePlus camera and it works well. You have nothing to worry about. Camera, taking pictures, taking videos, it's got you. You can even install Gcam if you want. It's got you. This ROM has a lot of features. Okay? The reason it's number 3 on this list is because it has a lot of features that keeps it stable. Not just because you can change your battery style or your header to head type and a couple of other things, but the fact that even with those features, extra features, just like CR Droid, Evolution X, and all of that, the Afterlife project still keeps things simple. You see how sexy this settings menu looks? Well, this is all because of something called Li-Fi style in the themes options. Okay, selecting Li-Fi style is going to make things a bit more beautiful, a bit more extra for you. An extra that is not just too much, an extra that is positively okay. This is how it is normally without the Li-Fi theme or without the Li-Fi style. Special standard stuff. When you implement the Li-Fi style themes on your settings, everything changes. It's a bit more profound, it's beautiful, you can even get a girl's number with it. And anyways, that aside, so this ROM comes with a host of features, my friend, a host of features. But one thing I like about this ROM is the fact that features or not, it's not that heavy that it will not keep your ROM stable and smooth. Can you use it as a daily driver? Definitely yes. And if you're like me and you decide you want to set kind of like the header image, yes you can. Don't tell anybody, okay? So you can even go to quick settings. That's where you select your header image. You select it. You have a host of options. One Piece, Naruto, Shingeki no Kyojin, hentai, don't tell anybody. Anyways, you have a host of other things you can choose from. Your lock screen settings, you can do that. Gesture settings, your navigation, a couple of other bunch of things that you want to do. Everything going well for you. Notifications, you can show notification sound. Even have compact notification, gives you priority to the head up, and miscellaneous, You can put a key box just to, infuse some integrity so you can use banking apps, all of that. So I can assure you that this ROM is perfect, it's stable, and when you die, well, everybody dies, but you're taking happiness into the afterlife. Let's move on to number 4. Lunar's AOSP is one of those custom ROMs that when you use them, you feel on top of the moon. Maybe because of its purple wallpaper or the purple icons, but you might feel like Megumi, when it's trying to fight Sukuna. Lunar's AOSP is one of those custom ROMs that is stable, built to last, okay, and has features that you love and that you can enjoy. Kind of similar to Afterlife, but the tendency to be the perfect ROM successor. That is Lunar's AOSP for you. It has some features in here that I like, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. Now, the ROM is fast, it is stable, everything works. Camera, it's a Google Apps build, okay? That is the one I installed, the one I uploaded, a Google Apps build, and you have the option to do, you see that compact mini player under your volume slider? Yes, that is Lunar's AOSP for you. Now, when you go into the singularity option, okay, you see you have access to a couple of things, about 8 of them, from the user interface all the way up to the power menu, where you can do whatever it is you want to do. Make the device your own. That's one of the sweet things about this custom ROM. Now, do you think you can use it as a daily driver? Definitely yes. It is something you are going to enjoy, something I can assure you that it is built to last and here to stay. Lunar AOSP is worth checking out. And if you want to use that compact mini player, well, let's leave it a hide and seek moment. Explore things on your own. Let's move on to the next ROM, the final one, which is the Project Infinity X version 3.2. Yes, I know I said 3.2 specifically, and that is the reason why this one is number 5 on the list. Reason for that is because the subsequent versions, the 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, haven't really lived up to expectations, which is why I re-downloaded the 3.2 and kept it. That's the one I've been using, due to the fact that it is very, very stable. The Dolby doesn't have issues, no crashes, no audio bugs from Bluetooth. The 3.2 is perfect in its way, and that's why I kept it. Now, Project Infinity X, this 3.2 has served me well. Performance is very great. This one is a Google Apps build, and it's something I will happily recommend for you guys. You see the frosted glass thingy around it? Select your icons, whatever you want, and when switching between battery modes, damn, like turning on and off battery saver is actually kind of sexy, because how fluid it is just sometimes blows my mind due to how fluid it is. Okay, I mean, when you flash it for the first time and you decide to try it on, okay, see, look at it, you see that, that movement, very fluid and lovely. Now, this is one of those ROMs that also comes with a host of items, customizations that you can use and enjoy. Let's check some of them out. The Infinity Suite lets you have access to a host of items, a host of icons, a host of customizations. Lock screen, mosaic color, user interface, AOD customizations, which the other ones do not have. Your lock screen, you can set whatever clock widget you want, whatever design you want. It's your own, own it. It's for you to play with. Do whatever you want. That's why it's your own. That's why that Infinity Suite is there, for you to flex and enjoy. You also have weather settings you can do. Now, I didn't really actually try these weather settings properly because I just wanted to see what's going on with the weather settings. But when I saw that you could actually set a condition pack and select a couple of things, I decided, you know what, let me check it out. So I swiped up and then I clicked on the weather widget that I had, but I couldn't see exactly what I was looking for. Maybe because I didn't actually explore it more, but it works. Kind of. Anyways, so you have a host of other things you could be doing, with your Infinity Suite. It's your own. Own it. Make it yours. Let other people be jealous of what you've got. There was a time I even made kind of like a lock screen thing in one of my shorts, and people actually liked it. People were like, how do I make my phone like that? My girlfriend too was like that. She was kind of jealous because green is my favorite color and she really liked green, but she didn't know how to do it. So your lock screen widget, your lock screen gives you this beautiful dynamic clock where you see the movement between the numbers. That's one sexy thing about it too. Now, in the miscellaneous section, you have access to some of the best toggles that are here. Okay, system haptics, you can also do unlimited screen record if you want. Get rid of that 15 gigabyte restriction and all of that. You can toggle smart pixels. You can even allow application downgrade, but I'm not going to advise it due to crashes and all of that. So just to be on the safe side. You've got spoofing. You can spoof your device to be something else. Now, these are my top 5 custom ROMs, and if you think you enjoyed this video, or rather if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And also, please let me know in the comment section what other video you want me to do. Thank you for watching, and most definitely see you later.